All right, we are live. Excellent. We are getting ready to start our episode 11 of Pirates Drinax. We got a series here, people. We got things going. Um, we had an exciting left off cliffhanger at the last episode. Um, Tony Netta and Boris Godunov, their current aliases on board the treasure ship, had just uncovered a mysterious box with a very interesting item inside. Not really sure what it is on the actual treasure vault level of the ship in the main cargo hold, and getting that investigated. Meanwhile, Lisa, Betty, and one of the NPCs, who's now being played by Melinda, Miss Pennyweight. Welcome, Melinda, to the group.
Technically, we don't know the status of Mr. Prigger, the other NPC. We know something exploded, but we don't officially know his status.
Well, or any of the other three, rather, actually, because it's explosion in room. I mean, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, they were ghosting OSHA, not the Occupational Safety and Health Organization, but the astrogator, Chief Astrogator OSHA, and she was doing some unusual stuff in the starport, and they were ghosting her, trying to find out what's going on, and found out that she had taken the material from the black box, the information from the black box that has the astrogational data of the treasure ship, and had that downloaded to the group. Not the group, but had it downloaded to another person inside a hotel room. They waited. I think you waited for her to leave, right? Like she left.
Yeah, we waited until she left.
I don't think she knows that you're there. So she left, and then you guys basically burst in the room to kind of, hey, what are you doing? What's going on? Betty's character Hashna knocked her down because she's all fortified with her Sonic Super Saiyan stuff. Knocked down the tech guy. Ev and Pennyweight and the tech NPC were covering that guy, and the tech guy was trying to find out what was going on with the computer that was downloading all the data and encrypting it into a message. When all of a sudden, the guy that was knocked down turned over and clicked a device, and the computer exploded in front of NPC guy's face, and that's where we left.
Mr. Prigger. I went through the trouble of creating this NPC for you. By God, you're going to remember his name.
soon to be the ex Mr. Prigger.
I want a eulogy at his funeral from you, and you better know his name.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, super nice guy. He could take a hit like nobody. But so yeah, there's an explosion in the hotel room. It's probably gonna blow the windows out, so you're gonna get known. It's big enough. It's a big enough explosion to that everybody's going to take some damage, and of course, the guy right in front of the computer is pretty much going to be gone. I'm thinking, because I think everybody was just wearing coveralls. Nobody was wearing like back suits or anything. Nobody was wearing anything protective. I think you guys. As a matter of fact, I asked if you guys.
One that stood out, would they?
Yeah. Not really in a starport, but everybody been like, "Why are you wearing it? You're not in space." You'd have been in.
All the air may disappear at any moment. You always have to be careful.
Exactly. So he's right in front, doing the explosion here. 17 points of damage to Prigger. Is that his name? Prigger.
Mr. Prigger, yeah.
Mr. Prigger, 17 points of damage to him.
He may survive, but he'll definitely need facial reconstruction surgery.
Why, thank you, Johan.
Okay. That's my medical role.
So First, it comes off for Melinda's understanding. How damage is done in Traveler. Your strength, dex, and endurance is your hit points, basically the total of your hit points. I take them off your endurance first. Once your endurance goes to 0, it moves to strength or dex, your choice. Okay. Once I've got one of those down to 0, you're knocked out. If I take all 3 of those physical stats out, you're dead.
Okay, that's pretty simple.
Yeah, and you get associative minuses for it too. Like even if you survive, and I knock down your strength to like a 3 or something, you're going to be like -1 on everything, on strength related, and you're not going to be able to pass any endurance checks at all because you're busted.
Endurance.
Exactly.
So he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Not yet.
Probably worse.
Oh, I'm sure you'll all save him. I can see it in your eyes, you heartless little pirates.
Privateers, get this straight.
Privateers.
Alacrity was the smart one. He's not there.
So what is he down to?
He's down to a 5 strength.
Down to a 5 strength. Well, he's stout for a computer guy. Nice. All right.
High dex.
Yeah. The fortunate thing is, like, he took the brunt of the blast for the others. So everybody else in the room is only getting 3d6 minus the damage. So, Ev, you take 9 points. Everybody else in the room takes 9 points of damage. Hashna, Miss Pennyweight, and Ev.
Oof. Still up.
Yeah. How does that work with my?
Don't forget your guy on the floor.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Damn it.
Yeah. The plot bomb killed him. But yeah. So yeah, it goes off your endurance first. So thank goodness you pumped up that endurance, Betty. So I think that you take the 4 off. I think with the what did you do with your Sonic guy? You did.
I did enhanced endurance before I went in to the room.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what I rolled because that's been a few weeks.
I think you spent 4 points to give your endurance 4-point boost.
Yeah. So that would have been an 18.
It'd been an 18? Holy crap. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you'd have been like a plus. You have a 14 endurance naturally?
Yep.
Holy crud.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, you were with me when I rolled it up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because your advancements was in the curation. Well, yeah, your physical
side. For
side.
those of you at home, we don't have GMs that have favorites or anything. No, we don't have that.
Hey.
It was a couple lucky rolls.
I've only killed your NPC. Stop crying.
And blew up her ship and tried to kill her pet dog, destroyed her robot, blew up another ship.
That was a whole other campaign.
And why aren't we playing that anymore, Matt?
Because I exiled you. Basically.
Hey, Matt, I was going to ask when you're going to do a blooper reel, but I think all of our games are blooper reels.
Exactly. I did not make you go into the White Globe ship. That's all I'm saying. Nobody said James's character has to go in.
Yeah, I should have been for an adventure. Here's the plot hook. Don't really have anything on the side. What you gonna do?
I could have just said
the plot hook. Oh well, end of campaign.
Well, no. The reason
you could have done what the other 5-player characters did. Exactly. You could have done what the other 5-player characters did and gone, nah. In the butt, oh well. I'm just saying. So your endurance is gonna have you suck up most of that damage. I think that still only gives you like a +4 So you're going to take so it's going to take it's going to knock your endurance down to human levels. You're a 9, so you're still +1. you're still actually pretty good. Where are you at? Did I take all of your endurance?
Just about.
Okay, so you still got like 1
like
or
2
0?
left.
Got 2 left on endurance? Nice. Miss Pennyweight, how are you doing?
2 left.
What
Yes.
endurance? It's gone.
Okay.
And
So
I was thinking the 2 off the strength, or should
2
I
off
take
the
it off
strength?
dex?
You want to take it? I mean, it's entirely your choice. Do you think do you want to be able to move, or do you want to be able to do stuff? Your choice.
Well, if I take it off my dex and my strength will be the same. Well, no, my dex is 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I take out my dex, I still have a 9.
Yeah, it's still a +1. It's still good.
Mm-hmm. So
All
I'll
right.
do that.
Yeah. So none of the other people are unconscious, except for Prigger, and our poor unfortunate guy. Seems like he had some kind of device in his head that blew with him because his eyes are all bloodshot. The guy you knocked over, Hashna.
Ew.
So he had like some kind of cortex bomb or something go off in his head. So he's done.
That's gross.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's where we're at. There's the windows exploded. They shattered out from the compression in the room, forced the windows to blow open. So you're loud. It wasn't enough to set off the fire alarms or anything like that. But there was an explosion in the room. What are you guys doing?
Well, first of all, like we were trying to stop the download. Was that successful?
It
stopped,
stopped.
right? Okay. So that's one win.
Oh, it stopped.
So that was our goal.
Yeah. Well, Lord, find out what was going on. Where it was going to and stuff.
Well,
who is our computer expert? It was Prigger, wasn't it?
He's on the floor.
Okay.
He's alive, but barely, apparently. I think he said he had like 3 or 5 hit points left in
so
strength.
he's going to need carried out, is what you're saying?
I think he's unconscious.
So he's going to need carried out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably don't have enough time to med pack him or anything like that.
So we've got.
Or you could take the time and hope you don't get caught. Your choice. I mean.
Well, we've got the little maid card that we can get into other rooms. So I'm gonna grab him and go into a room across the hall.
Okay.
Follow her.
So
Do we
grab
need
him and
to-
go.
Yeah, is there anything left of the computer to grab?
I mean, there's shards of it everywhere. I mean, it's gone. The computer's blown.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was designed to destroy it if he got caught, and it did its job.
All right. Yeah. Then we're just gonna get out.
Okay, so you're getting out. So yeah, make me. Everybody make me a dex roll, or you can use athletics, dexterity,
Okay.
or otherwise just use your dex bonus on your athletics to kind of sneak into that other room across the hall before you're seen.
I got a 9.
13.
5.
5? Okay, so Betty and Elise are in. They're carrying. I assume you two are carrying.
I'll grab. Yeah. I'll grab.
Prigger. So
I'll grab
yeah, you're trying to help them on in, Miss Pennyweight, and you're just halfway in and halfway out that door when a droid is coming up to, and they're like, warning, warning, explosion detected. Are you okay, citizen? Why are you stuffing your face with food in the game? But yeah, warning, warning.
I didn't know until half an hour before the game I was going to be in the game. I'm fine. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine here.
You guys just what do you guys do when you see her interact with the robot?
I freeze and look at the captain, just to sort of follow the captain's lead on this one, because I'm not good with
walking past and boom.
Alacrity said she was good, so like I'm just gonna act like I don't know her. She's a professional.
So you turned around the hallways, you hear the door close behind you, and you're out in the hallway with them, right?
I'll keep an ear out though. Like I'm not gonna completely abandon her. But yeah, she's a professional.
Yeah. So like the peephole cover on the door. Anyway, you can see that it's gone dark. It's oh gosh, up against the door, looking like this. Probably got her gun up against the door, something like that. You're not really sure about this crease. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you. Bloodthirsty band to be sure. So the droid looks at you and says, "Do you require medical assistance?"
It's just a scrape. I think I'll be okay. But I can only imagine what it's like in there. I mean,
and he looks
I was in the hallway.
And the droid looks in the hall, looks into the room. He says, person detected. So there's he's like, person is deceased. It's like signs of explosion. It's just the little Rosie robot is just going through this whole litany of stuff that's wrong in this room.
Damn. Good luck in there.
So it turns and goes into the room and is basically scanning the room. And
okay,
so
like,
call it.
I'm slipping in that door.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll let her in now. Like, well, come on, get in here.
So calling authorities. Calling security, and it's going through the room, and just you see like that green scan kind of light kind of go through the whole room as it's just like taking an assessment of what all's happened in this room and reporting it back to wherever it reports back to.
I get a glimpse of that green scan starting, and then I find another door.
So they're like, come on. You see her take the chain back off the door. Really? Nice. You put the chain on the door, really?
It's a dangerous hotel. Clearly.
So you're in a room that's an identical version of the other room you were just in. It's got a little closet, little bed, windows that goes out to the other side. These actually face into the starport. This room was on the other side, facing like the actual Star Town. Which is like the midway point between the actual starport and the village, the local village of where it's at. So you got a window that's like facing into the starport, and like if you like scan through like the drapes and stuff, you can see a couple of the ships out there. You see, you probably wouldn't see the treasure ship from where you're at because it's on the far end of the starport, but you'd probably see your ship and the Hopeful Wanderer. You can see them out there on the starport, and remember you're on the second level, and there's like a little balcony kind of thing, like sliding glass door that kind of go out on the balcony kind of a deal.
Right. Is anybody paying attention to this side of the hotel from the ground level?
You're seeing like the starport emergency services vehicles like pour into like the entrance down below, but it's kind of like down below and like to your left, like about, I want to say like if we're talking like distance as an apartment in hotel rooms, like about 6 rooms down. It's it's kind of like the starport makes kind of like a V, and you're like in this knuckle of the V. Okay. And the fire trucks and engines and stuff like that of the starport is like going down into the point of the V.
Okay. So is there a room below us? Is there a balcony below this balcony?
There is a balcony. Well, not a balcony. It would be the first floor. So the first ground level. So you're not very high up. And it's only like a 4-level complex.
Okay. Superhero jump.
I think
I think superhero jump.
we're all gonna do some Jamie Summers action. Knock it out. And as all the millennials go, Jamie who? What?
That's the guy from Game of Thrones, right?
That's right. Totally was. So you guys gonna shimmy down? What's your plan? You're gonna jump? What are we gonna do?
Are we going to get our friend down?
Well,
I
Use your
mean,
psionic powers to levitate him down.
I can't do anything to anybody else.
I mean,
let me think. Let me look and see what I got here.
Can you? Yeah, I mean, can you boost your?
I can boost my strength, and I can boost my fortitude, and I can try to bring him down.
Yeah, carry him over, and
yep.
I can. You are Jamie Summers without the. You're the bionic woman without the bionics. It's okay. Mm-hmm. So she's over there Super Saiyaning up. So look through and see what you need to do to get that done. We're going to flip to Boris and Johan back on the ship. And just as you guys are deciding to do that, give me just a second. Just as you guys are deciding to do that, can we make it? I'll carry him over. You guys can get down, shimmy down the balcony or whatever. Just as you guys are doing that, like in the starport, there is a like a scout ship. It's a wedged shaped ship, fairly small. A scout ship is basically just buzzing the starport. I mean, just comes in from the horizon and just does like a really acrobatic kind of a somersaulty kind of a thing. And like the point defense guns, the AA guns that are supposed to defend the turret are shooting at it because it's like apparently coming in unauthorized. It came in like just like full burn and just did like a quick roll around and back out quick, super duper quick. So and that was just completely random. You're just like, what was that? Like a scout ship just literally just buzzed a starport, and again, like AA guns and stuff went off, and it was going too fast.
Yeah, so I want to use that connection that we've got going on with Teledrift and and tell him to track the starship.
Okay. All right. So I can do that and get Teledrift to do that. I think he has some comm skills and kind of see if he can make some communications and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, that happens, and then boom, we're back on the Martin II with Boris and Johan. So you're going back into the lift from the cargo bay with this box, this crate. that has what looks like a very ornate sort of.
No,
like...
actually, that Hunter Harrington lookalike took it up before us. When we got on the elevator, the Marine there said, "What was in that box? Something's going on upstairs. All people running all over."
Oh, that's right. Lift Officer Jen. Lift Officer Jen. That's right. Thank you for keeping me on track.
Yeah.
So Lift Officer Jen's like, is asking you like 1,000,001 questions. So it's just like, do you know what was in that? What was what was in the box? What's in the box?
Don't open the box.
Don't open the box. So she's like, the XO wouldn't say anything. She was very tight-lipped. Am I taking you guys back up to the flight deck? Where are we going?
Before we left, I was using the cybernetic eye to do the IR and scan around. Did I notice anything out of the ordinary as we were going through that we haven't already discussed?
You mean like the cargo thing? Nothing else seemed out of place except for that box.
Okay. Yeah, we're heading up. Unless Boris need to do anything else.
I'm seeing something going down, and I'm trying to work my brain to figure out how I can get close to it and find out what's going down.
So I mean the box went up on the flight deck to the bridge. You guys going up to the flight deck to the bridge? I take it, or
yep.
Why, yes.
Okay. So Lift Officer Jen takes you guys on the way up there, and she's like,
"Yeah, I mentioned I have EOD training, and they might need me to help out."
Oh, that's right, because the only other one that had training was the Marine, right? Sabedis. Yeah. All right. If you radio on ahead to do that, they're like, we're everybody's waiting for you to get there to kind of do some more scans and stuff of it, see what's going on. But they're waiting for you on the bridge, and just you're about halfway up the lift, and the lift officer Jen is like listening to her radio comm link headset. She goes, there was an explosion at Starport.
Oh.
Huh. She goes, that's interesting.
Aboard one of the ships.
There's an explosion at Starport. She goes, huh.
Was it one of the ships or a building?
No, so it was one of the rooms in the Starport in the hotel. That's odd. He said they're checking it out now. She's going through the different things. Listening on her headset. She goes, there's definitely signs of explosion. One of the maintenance droids has said it picked up trace chemicals and stuff in the explosion. Because I wonder what that is. And then all of a sudden, like all the klaxons and stuff start going off on the ship. Like the lights go down on the lift, and it gives the flashing lights, and there's the and it's like all crew to stations. This is the captain. All crew to stations, and you're like, where are we going? The ship literally can't go anywhere. We're halfway into the starport. So you guys know, Johan knows that you need to get down to engineering. Boris, you need to get to
the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
Make sure nothing flies off its shelves.
Exactly. So you're there with the cook, and he's like, he's in the middle of making fricassee for dinner. So he's putting all the stuff back up in the cabinet.
And if anyone wonders what traveler fricassee is, it's when the chef goes around and lifts pot lids and goes frick. Frick! Opens the oven and just slams it shut in a cloud of smoke, yelling frick, 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 frick.
Sounds like a school lunch cafeteria.
Exactly. Exactamundo. So everybody's set to go to their stations, and And the cook's like looking at you. He's like, "Do you know what the hell's going on?"
A hotel exploded, and no.
And Captain's like, "Gunner, everyone to their stations. Gunners, prime for battle. Gunners, charge your weapons." Everybody's like, "Are we under attack?"
What should I be doing?
You're not nowhere. You're not in the ship. You're with the others. So this is Johan and Boris inside the ship in the Martin II.
Okay.
I head back to engineering, but I tell the Marine operating the lift, let them know if they need any help with that case, the box, the crate.
Yeah.
Doing EOD, I can help them out. Got
it. And so the tech crew that you've gotten there, like they're like, we need the prime power to the weapons. Is like, we're only operating on batteries. They're only going to get a couple shots, but okay.
I verify they're going through the proper steps and everything's being checked off.
Got it. Excellent. So
place the cord around the wheel in a counterclockwise position. Pull hard.
Yank that wheel. But go ahead and make your engineering rolls while you're basically giving orders to the guys to get everything ready.
Which characteristic would be that? Education or social?
Education is what you know.
10.
10? Excellent. So you're laying out all the orders double quick and stuff like that and getting everything. And with the effective 2, you're able to, speed things up. They're like, which, should we pull off all the batteries or some of the batteries? And they're like, you're telling them, pull them off all the batteries, distribute the load, and all that stuff. You're getting everything down the,
Can I get any sensor readings on what's going on outside the ship from down in the
Yeah, like you're tied into the sensors above, and they're basically like a scout vessel is buzzing you guys.
Okay.
A scout ship is buzzing the port, the starport, and it's not like it's on a collision course with the Martin, but it's like going right over it. And it's like, is it going to bomb us? Is it? Its weapons aren't charged. It's all of its power is like going straight to its maneuver drive. It is just flat clocking everything it's got. And it's doing like this kind of a thing, to avoid getting targeted. And the turret, you're hearing like the turrets over above you on the upper decks and stuff. You're hearing the reports and stuff. They're having troubles locking on and blah 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 blah. They're firing. And Captain's like, fire at will, blah 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 blah. And you hear the guns go off and all that, and they're like, we can't track it. And then all of a sudden, just as soon as it got here, it's gone. And they're like, and they're like, sensor, I want to know where that damn ship went. Where did it go? And so the sensors ops up on the bridge, you're hearing them from engineering. You're hearing them like, it's gone. It's off planet, sir. And he's like, well, dispatch the SDFs to it. And it's like, they're on the other side of the planet. Of course they're on the other side of the planet. So they're shutting out. They're basically trying to get anything out there to kind of to intercept the ship, but it picked just the perfect window. It waited for the SDF boats to make like its circuit around the planet, and they're on the far side of the planet when this thing just kind of came in out of nowhere and got off. It is going to have a little bit of trouble getting around the other ship that's out there. I know there is another ship out there that's
Wasn't it a cruiser?
Yeah, basically like a cruiser. Yeah, but it's faster than that cruiser, so it's going to get away. It's basically beating feet out to its 100 demarcation point, and it jumps. Like it's just in here and gone. So after it left the orbit, like the ship, the captain's like, stand down from stations, stand down from red alert, stand down from stations, return to normal duties. And Deck Officer Jen, Lift Officer Jen's like, yeah, maybe we should go on up to the bridge now.
Tell the tech crew to get everything stabilized, restart recharging the batteries, take care of all that.
Yeah, and they're all like, that was excellent. That's excellent work. That's excellent work there, sir. That was good job. Everybody's kind of like, yeah. You're getting right on. Oh, well, that's a great boss right there.
All right, so back on the heading towards the hangar deck.
Hanging up towards the hangar deck, and you're up in the lift with Deck Officer Jen. She goes, man, I can go for a sandwich. You want to go to the galley real quick?
Well, yeah, I was going to ask if you could stop by. I might need Boris to help carry some of the equipment and stuff.
You know what? We should get him.
If I have to defuse a bomb, I want him right next to me.
Exactly. We'll go back to the starport, and you guys are Miss Pennyweight, Ev, and Hashna are making their escape from the second floor hotel room to the first floor, and then hopefully somewhere safe. So let's see some dex rolls.
What's the gravity on this planet?
Huh? Normal gravity. You'd be a little lighter than normal, but pretty normal gravity. So how are you guys wanting to get down? What's your plan?
Good question.
Well, do we hear people coming like up through the hallway and everything?
Yeah, there's people like you're hearing like officials and stuff like in the investigating room. You don't have long that they're going to start searching this whole floor. You got like seconds, not minutes, seconds.
Up or down?
We need to leave the other way.
You're about 10 feet off the ground. It's like those balconies that have the rails that come up about mid-chest high, for safety. But it's like the concrete wall kind of balcony kind of a deal.
Nothing to hold on to drop from. Okay.
There's nothing really to hold on to drop from other than the balcony itself. It's only a 10-foot jump. It's not bad. You all are a little banged up. Are you guys just going to hang over the edge and drop, or are you trying to do something? What's your plan?
So
I will probably skitter on over the edge and try to swing my way down. So.
Okay. That's going to be more of a dex kind of thing. Like you're kind of almost like Jackie Chan turtle walking your way down between the corner in the inside corner. I think it's what you're kind of doing. Yeah.
There.
Sure. That sounds really. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So make
something similar.
Yeah. So make like a dex roll. So like you're skimming down one side, you're skimming down the other side. Using the corners, depressing off the corners, kind of deal. Just kind of, real quick to get down without, just dropping down full speed. Make me some dex rolls. If you have dex athletics, you can use that skill as well.
Okay.
How'd you do that?
9.
9?
All right.
That's fair.
So to roll this, I'm going to roll 2d6.
Add your dex attribute, your current dex attribute.
Okay, so +1.
Yeah.
And then
your
dex athletics.
Yeah, the level that you've gotten at.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's going to be +5 to whatever you roll. You're really good. Yeah.
My dice think otherwise.
Well, I mean, if you roll boxcars, it's that's all you. You roll 11, so yeah, you make it look graceful. You're Ev not quite as much so. You skiddy down, and Ev kind of skiddles and then slides down, like chafes her hands a little bit. Not too bad, But Hashna, Hashna has got like Prager over her shoulder, and you're just going to bionic woman jump, right? Is that what we're doing?
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Pump up my fortitude.
Nice. So make me your psi roll.
That is going to be a 10.
That's a success. How many points are you putting into your strength?
So I'm only going to put 2 points into my strength.
What's that going to make your strength?
It's going to make it a 10.
10? Well, if we go by attribute bonuses, you'll need at least an 11 to get to +2. Am I right?
12 to get a +2.
Yeah, you'll need 12. So you'll need to throw a 4 in it to get a +2. Otherwise, just leave it at 9. Yeah, because it's the same bonus.
+2. Okay. All right. So we'll throw it to 4.
Okay. Give you a +2 in your strength. Do you have any strength-based athletic skills?
Athletics.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. What's your skill in athletics?
1.
Excellent. So you got 2 from your strength and a 1 from your athletics. So 2d6 + 3. No.
It is a 12. 9.
Oh,
3,
nice. 12. So yeah, you guys are just skimmy down and you're looking up, and there's a Hashno just carrying him over, just jumps over and just lands down on her feet, carrying the guy, kind of carries him along, almost drops him but doesn't quite, using the force of the drop to kind of cradle him along on her shoulder, and she's down, and everybody's down looking at each other. You're on the ground, and like people are like running towards the entrance, kind of like going past you guys, not really paying attention to you because they're going towards the entrance to see what's going on the other side. So like emergency personnel and stuff like that. But you probably don't want to get noticed. So are we trying to do? Where are we going? Yeah,
where did you say the boys were going to be?
The boys are on. The guys are on the ship.
No. Our boys. They were going to go zip lining. We can crash them for cover. Where?
Is Mr. Prigger about to have a horrible ziplining accident? Is that what's about to
happen? He's a computer geek. What do you expect?
The starport, is there is there any kind of covering we can grab and throw over Prigger, so that it doesn't look like I'm just carrying some dude like that?
Just an oriental carpet of low quality.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We're in a starport. There's lots of what do we have around us?
Make me a luck roll. Roll me 2d6.
I rolled a 10.
Nice. So you're looking around, and it's kind of like you landed down in front of one of those breezeways, between the levels. So they kind of can walk up and do you're next to one of those breezeways kind of areas, where they can walk through the 4 different levels if they wanted to on the steps, and you're checking out the breezeway, and this woman is pushing and it's not a robot, it's a woman, is pushing a laundry hamper kind of cart thing. And you're looking and you recognize the woman. You recognize the woman. She's a very tall, regal, very attractive looking woman. You remember her leaving out with Boris the other night. And she's pushing along in the cart. She's like, get in the cart. Get in the cart. She's just mouthing. So I was like, get in the cart.
All right, this is one of Boris's friends, so let's do this. This is not going to end well, but okay. Let's do it.
So,
all in. All in.
That's not a trap. Yeah.
And so you guys are all of you piling in an laundry hamper, because this will be fun. It's like 4 bodies in the laundry hamper. One of them unconscious.
Laundry hamper.
There's like two hampers, you know. One was for the clean towels and one's for the dirty towels. He's getting in the dirty towel hamper.
No, I'm sure it is not the first time I've ridden out of somewhere in a laundry hamper.
Exactly. You're like,
Because I'm a professional.
Yes, I'm really hoping that's a mayonnaise.
Well, the only two that would have been the only two that we have to worry about is the unconscious one and Pennyweight, right? Because Pennyweight was spotted by the mech,
by the droid. Yeah.
By the droid. So the rest of us weren't spotted upstairs that we know
Got
of.
it. Yeah.
So I think the rest of us can just walk along the side.
Kind of walk along beside her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Pennyweight gets in one,
Don't be
and
suspicious.
you throw. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Suspicious.
All casual.
It won't matter for the tiles.
A tall, elegant woman pushing a laundry cart along the back alley, surrounded by spacers, draws no attention.
None.
I want to know what else is in the
only
laundry
hires
cart.
legal type people to be their maids. Yeah.
The clickety clack of her 4-inch heels on the tarmac. She's wearing heels in a starport. You know why? Because she can. she's like 6'2", 6'6" with heels. But she's rolling along the she's rolling along, and she's aiming the cart like for her ship.
Oh, you bitch. I don't think so.
she's like, just go casual. Everything's gonna be all right. I got you covered. We're gonna be okay. Just walk casual.
I don't think so.
She goes, hey, I've got to head to my ship. Something just happened. Just go with me. I'll get you back to your ship in a minute.
Yeah, I know something just happened.
Oh, we know.
Was her ship near ours?
Kind of, sorta. It's kind of like a catty corner across the starport from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I let Teledrift know we're headed that way? Where we're
Yeah.
headed?
Yeah. It doesn't make you just tell him in your head.
Yeah.
And Teldrift's like, hey, do you know what was going on with that ship? I mean, I imagine it was you guys at the explosion. I kept a scan on you guys. Good out, by the way. Good out. That was a really good out. But
he's my superhero landings.
Exactly. He's a 3 point. He's a 3 point. But you throw your hair back. Got to throw. But so do you know anything about that ship that just buzzed us not a second ago?
Nothing.
Hey, he's looking at it. He goes, you know, we picked up a tight beam communication transfer between it and another ship here on the starport.
Great.
It would. Oh, what was her name of her ship? It was Dumar's ship. What was the name of Dumar's ship? Do you remember?
The Hopeful Wanderer?
Hopeful Wanderer. Was it a Far Trader?
Yeah, it's Far Trader. And he goes, if I'm checking the transponder codes on that ship isn't right, but if I remember, I've seen the paint scheme on that ship before. On that scout ship that just buzzed us. I've seen that before.
Where?
I think it was one of. Remember when we were leaving that one planet to go on the moon, and there was like iron tooths little flotilla that left the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Thief that left Thief.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was one of those ships. I remember. I recognized the paint scheme.
Huh.
So
Can't say that's my favorite answer. Sure, the captain feels the same way. Oh yeah, no, further word. Never mind. Captain totally feels the same way.
So you guys are going to the Far Trader?
No, she's working for an Aslan, so that's going to be a no. That's a big old no. We're just going to swing by this ship first.
Yeah.
You're going by your ship first?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's like, look, me and the cart are going towards the trader, going towards the Wanderer. You guys are going to your ship.
Listen, I don't want to knock you out because you seem to have a thing with Boris.
She just
so. And I don't want to explain that. I don't want to explain that to him. He's a good guy.
She's just taking her earrings out.
So.
Oh no, she didn't.
So we owe you one, and let's leave it at that for now. You know how to contact us.
Make me persuade or something, some kind of roll.
Oh, good. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so I have a 0 in persuade, so no negative.
No negatives. Use your social to bump it, and if there's a negative, it's a negative.
You don't want me to use my social. I have a -2 social.
Then it's a negative too, unfortunately.
Then that's going to be a 7.
7, and she's like, you know, I know you're with Boris, but I don't know how much you're with Boris. I'm gonna hang on to this guy. You guys go on your ship. We'll catch up in a minute.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
She's like, I don't want to make a scene right here in the starport. I mean, there's already one thing going on.
Well, I bet you don't.
Right. Cleo had palmed me a body pistol that I'm just gonna press into her side and be like, "You're coming with us. We'll get you to your ship. Don't you worry about it."
Jeez. All right. So that's a persuade again, but I'll let you roll it twice. I'll give you a boon.
Ooh.
Roll it twice and pick the better.
Okay. All right. So that would be a 10 minus 2 is 8, or a 10 minus 2 is 8. So we'll take the 8.
At 8 is successful, but she's like gritting her teeth. She goes, "Trust me, I'm not worried about that. But in the interest of not screwing up everything we've got going, I'll go with you."
Thank you.
Exactly. So she turns the laundry cart to the right. Go to our sense. Yeah, as you're getting like you're aiming up behind her. Like you're stunner. Oh, I get it, Captain. So be the first person I've shot in the back. I mean,
it was completely legit though, and it was unavoidable.
So she wheels the cart to the right, and you all are walking towards where, the area, or are we going, or the Martin II? Where are we going?
We're going to our ship, the
Harrier. The
What
Dragnar?
are we calling it? Yeah, the Aztec. I think it's going by right on the station.
The Dragnar. Yeah.
Yeah, the Dragnar.
Oh, but you're going by the Aztec. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're wheeling over there, and we are back to Boris and Johan. So you two. Lift Officer Jen comes in. She goes, hey, you guys, got any sandwiches? We'll gonna head up to the bridge.
I got a platter of sandwiches.
All right.
I also got a carafe of coffee, and the most wonderful, I don't know what material this is, non-breakable shipware for mugs.
Exactly. The ones that are the actual cups, they don't have the finger holes in them. I never understood that on a naval vessel. They don't have the finger holes in the cups.
Space. It's literally space.
I think that's probably what it is, to save space. Yeah.
And they're stackable.
Yeah. Yeah, that completely makes sense now that you think about it. So yeah. So she's like, great, and she helps you load the cart and everything. She's just cheery as can be, even though we just had a battle stations thing go on live, not a drill. She's just cheery as all get out. She's helping you load the cart and stuff, and blah 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 blah. Just chatting up to everything. She goes, so what's for dinner? As you guys are heading towards the lift, kind of a deal.
Apparently the chef is making frick, I see.
He goes, oh, his specialty. His specialty.
And she's ordering from Domino's and asks if I want anything.
Exactly. It's Wednesdays. It's wings night.
Hey, I'll be right back. I need to do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. It's wings night at Applebee's in the Starport, but I heard something happened, so maybe they may have to close down. I don't know, but not Applebee's.
I'm not going there. I'm just not.
Some people were certainly indulging, and they were going to go on a zip line afterwards, I heard, but that was about it.
I don't
know. I'm sure that's going to be great.
I just got a feeling there's going to be a horrible accident at that zip line for poor Mr. Prager. I just got that feeling. But anyway, he's like, I'm not dead yet. Shut up. So Lift Officer Jen is going up to the bridge with you guys. You guys are rolling on along. Taking her drink cart and stuff, and she's like, well, see you later, and stuff like that. So you're going back up on the bridge, and of course you see the regular bridge crew, like OSHA's there, and if OSHA could sweat, she'd be sweating. She's got those fish eyes going super wide. She's pretty pale. She's sitting at her station, just trying to be cool, but she is totally not cool. Kind of a deal. Yeah, she's like, her eyes are like super dilated, or no, super undilated. I'm not sure what the term is, but like taking in everything. So she's like this the whole way.
This would be an amazing time to offer her a snack.
Exactly. Right. Got the snacks right here too. But so she's looking there, and then you have the XO and the captain there, and Salvestes. They're there on the bridge, and I want to make it kind of like, where's the cross section of the bridge? It's not like the Star Destroyer bridges where it has the pits and a walk around it. But yeah, they're like in the middle of the bridge, and they're looking in the crate, and they're like, oh, glad you can get up here. And meanwhile, and the captain's like, good work, Johan, with the working with the engineering, getting the ship ready, battle ready. That was excellent work. Excellent
That's
work.
what we're here for. We got to keep the spaceways free of all that pirate riffraff.
All the undesirables, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Johan's in the room? Like, Johan is in the room?
Yeah.
Tony's right there? Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm curious myself, because I'm patting my belly, Hey,
you're not there.
You know, what's in the bottle? Oh, you're not there. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, you're
sorry.
You're hiding.
You guys went back to the Harrier. Yeah.
Right.
But,
right. Sorry.
No problem. It happens. So yeah. You're on the flight deck area again, talking with the captain and the XO and the Salvezdes, and
so Captain,
they're looking at the box. Yeah.
What's happening with the crate? I heard there was a flurry of activity.
Yeah. This is really odd that all that happened at the same time. I'm sure it's not a coincidence at all. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, rather. Blah 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 blah.
In engineering, there's no such thing as a coincidence. I
like your thinking, Johan. Are you sure you didn't serve in the Navy? So, but yeah, he's got his hands behind his back, kind of a deal, in that officerly kind of way, like doesn't want to have them in his pockets and doesn't want to have them at his sides, so he keeps them tucked behind his back to look authoritative for some reason. But so yeah, you guys are on the bridge area, and he's like, well, we're kind of hoping you could do some scans and kind of tell us what this is.
Okay.
So
I start handing out coffee.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, oh, thank you. Boris, is it? Is it Boris? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good. And he's drinking the coffee. He's like, well, it's good coffee. It's fine coffee. So yeah, we're on. All right. So we're on the flight deck. So we're up here in this kind of area up here, in that sort of section. I want to say we're kind of like in this area, like right behind, like Ocean and them, in the astrogation area. So yeah, I want to say like the front seat is pilot, the right seat is co-pilot, the left seat is astrogator, and then the other ones are like the other bridge crew stations, probably sensors and ops and stuff like that. But you're in that middle area there. So again, yeah, you got the box. The box has been open again. It was double sealed. What the original seal looks like it was broken first, and then another seal slapped on it. And then inside is like this really intricate looking, like cylindrical case. It looks like, in our D&D parlance, like a map or scroll case. Okay. Really intricate kind of stuff. Beautiful scroll work. It's probably made out of iridium or something like that. Some equally beautiful precious metal.
Well, Captain, given that we don't know what this is, may I suggest we move it to a less critical place than the bridge? Maybe the conference room or something back there?
How about
excellent idea.
Cargo hold.
Or back to the cargo hold.
Well, no, we got some valuable stuff in the cargo hold, but yeah.
Well, the hangar deck then, or where,
Yeah, we can do that. Actually, yeah, let's go back here towards like the launch section, which is like area 6.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where the launch section is. It's like the hallway.
Right.
It's a docking space for the launch. So yeah, you're there, and
okay, I'm doing a scan for explosives, electronic components that would be used in different types of devices, and I rolled 11.
Okay. Boris, what are you doing?
Basically holding the flashlight and or handing out sandwiches and coffee and refills and so forth as they discuss what they're going to do. But I am going to do a little bit of deception because I am trying to record what's going on so I can find out what's in there.
Got it. So,
and we're gonna do analog recording.
Okay, not digital. Okay.
Yeah, I can digitally enhance the image later.
Okay. So what are we using as an analog recording device?
Old Russian spy technology.
See over your shoulder, like Is he over your shoulder like click, click, click?
So it's, I got the towel on the arm type thing.
Yeah.
And so, it's hooked with my sleeve so that I can put it up here and occasionally get a shot or tuck it back, get a shot, tuck it back. But it's, of course, got the higher tech lubricants so that it does not make noise.
Okay. So it's a camera. It actually takes actual film.
Yes.
Okay, so it won't be picked up on scans. That's pretty brilliant. I like it. All right. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
So
same composites as a body pistol.
Got it. So Rick's pretty busy on the scans, doing his scans. He's rolled 11. He is scanning everything about the thing. That's in the box. Do me a recon as you're taking pictures of what's going on. You're kind of watching the people in the room, in the launch bay and stuff like that.
Okay, I got where's recon? Ooh, good. I got 11. I got 11.
Got it. So, so you guys went into the launch bay, and then there's launch pilot Henshaw. Remember the guy that tried to get into the elevator with you guys earlier? No, that was a purser, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Launch pilot Henshaw, when he comes in and sees you guys, he's like, what's going on? Yeah, I'm getting my crew mixed up. Sorry, there's so many people in here.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's the pilot that hates everybody and basically lives on the launch.
Yeah.
Henshaw. She's got a chip up her backside.
Exactly.
That's all you do to have.
Yeah. So she's there with that permanent scowl on her face.
Which is fine. I have more brass with me, so I let them take care of it.
Exactly. she's there as only launch pilot Henshaw can give that.
Oh yeah,
that's a sour puss.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's really nervous. She's looking at what you guys are doing, and she's trying. She's at her station, which is next to the door to the launch bay. On this side, on the inside, while you guys are there in the launch bay with the launch. But she's not moving from the door, which she's not supposed to. That's her station. She's supposed to be ready, to jump on the launch and take the captain wherever he's got to go. But yeah, she's there looking at you guys, looking what's in the box, and she's like, she's gone from permanent to scowl into, crap, kind of a deal, which you can tell with that recon roll.
When they first open the box,
yeah.
Since I see her so intently, I'm going to do what. Basically, I'm going to position myself between her and the box, and just sort of sway back and forth. Should she step to the right or step to the left?
Just totally getting away, just completely instructor view.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. I love it. I love it a lot. All right. So yeah, your scans of the contents of the box, again, it's a metal map or scroll case. It's got a thumbprint, kind of a seal kind of deal that has like a biometric kind of a thumbprint kind of a deal on it. You don't know. It looks like it's more than just thumbprint, though. It probably picks up DNA to open the thing. But and that's what you can pick off of it. There's just basically a watch battery type, energy source, just enough to run the scanner. So
I'm not picking up anything in there that would be dangerous as an explosive device, biologicals, chemical, anything like that.
Yeah, you throw your chem sniffers and stuff in it. I mean, without popping the seal and seeing what's inside. Yeah, I mean, the metal, the iridium of the case is not letting any X-rays penetrate it. Are you picking it up? Are you doing densometers? What are we doing?
I was doing a various array of infrared, ultraviolet, also trying to X-ray it as much as possible, what we can get through. But you're saying the metal is stopping us from seeing anything?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
The biometric computer, is it accessible to hack it?
I mean, you can hack anything. I mean, you can. Just depends on whether you want to break it or not.
Well, yeah, I know that part.
Yeah, I mean,
Sledgehammer.
yeah. I just picked this thing and it's open, but it'll never close again. Yeah. There's no.
I pull
there's
that
no,
out from under the cart.
Yeah, there's no. There's no port to lock in. I guess I want to say there's no input device other than the thumbprint, of course.
Okay. So, Captain, basically, I'm not detecting anything dangerous. It seems to be a biometric scanner, fingerprint probably with DNA. But overall, I'm sure we can break it open, but you wouldn't be able to get back together. It's up to you what you want to do with it. Because obviously it's not what's in the inventory, but
yeah, and it's not in the inventory, and that's the thing. Like, this was in a box labeled electronic components. Data. It was supposed to be a bunch of data wafers, high-end data wafers. So he's looking at this, and he's like, "Well," I said, "I've seen." The captain's like, "I've seen these before. These are like diplomatic pouches."
He's like some treaty or something.
Yeah, something is. He goes, "This is holding some sort of form, or if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, it's holding some sort of form or map or treaty or something that has like high level government affiliation. This is definitely one of those sort of pouches that that's only passed between heads of state."
So what do you want to do, Captain? It's your ship, so
he's looking at it and goes, he says, "Well, this is damn irregular." He's like, he looks at Salvesdes and he's like, "Salvesdes," he says, "I want you and one of your people to personally take this to my quarters, and I want it locked in my quarters for the duration." He says, "You guys will post a guard at in my quarters until we get to someone who knows what to do with it. Where it's supposed to go." He says, "We are kind of stuck out here on our own. And my best bet is to not mess with it, but keep it secure as possible." And Captain Colonel Salvez he's like, "Hi, Captain." He says, "I think that's a good move too." And he's doing that, jerk kind of twitch kind of thing again. And he looks at, he shouts at one of his guys, "Reese!" He goes, "Reese."
Captain, if I may interrupt.
Yes.
Yes, it does appear to be an Imperial diplomatic pouch. But I'm pretty sure those things could probably be found on the black market also. And since this box was broken into and affected, how do we know this is actually a real one and there isn't something inside this program to open up at a certain time, one to cause an explosion, or maybe a listening device? And if you put this into your quarters, then you would basically have an eavesdropping device in your quarters.
That's true. Well, he says, I'm not going to go back into my quarters. I'm just using it as the most secure room I know of. It's basically, that's where it's going to be kept at. But yeah, good idea. So you determined there's no explosives or anything
that we can tell. The way this thing is designed, we can't tell what's inside it. And it's possible there's a temporal spatial device in it that allows it to open up at a certain time and activate something.
Got it. And at that point, he pulls the case out of the box. You know, he's holding it by like one end, and he's like, and everybody's like, he literally just reaches in and grabs it, and he looks at it, and he kind of does like a drumstick and just kind of flips it, and catches it on the other end. He goes, doesn't feel heavy enough to have any kind of explosive that's going to hurt anybody on the ship or hurt the ship. He goes, my best plan is to put it in the most secure place I've got until we can find out where else it should be going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just make sure it doesn't have like a biological weapon or something inside it. Go by med bay, and I would advise to go by med bay and get one of their containers to keep it inside also. So if it does open up, at least the biologicals will be kept inside.
You know what? We could freeze it in the low berth. That probably retard whatever's going on in there. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's put it in a cryo berth. So yeah, he's like, I like the way you think, Johan. So yeah, he's like, he's like, how about this? You and your man here, Reeser, and says, you and Reese get this thing down to med bay, and then have it put into cryo chamber, and you guard that cryo chamber until relieved. And Reese is like, Reese and Salvez are looking up in the air like, oh my God, we could be watching a cryo berth for days. you know? And so they're not
months.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Boris will be bringing you coffee and sandwiches.
yeah. Oh yeah. So they hold the case out for the captain to put the map case or whatever it is, the pouch, back into the crate, and they're holding the crate by the handles on either side. And yeah, I mean, launch pilot Henshaw was kind of doing this and kind of doing that, but not too obvious. You just kind of and you're doing your job there, Boris, just kind of pushing things to the side there. But they're doing a good job. And yeah, as you all are walking out of the launch bay, like he's giving you like the stinkiest of stink eyes. She is. Launch pilot Henshaw is not your friend.
From what I could tell, she's no one's friend.
She's no one's friend. She is no one's friend. Damn it, Henshaw. So that's done. So you guys are, as captain's like, return to your duties, gentlemen. And as far as he's concerned, situation's over. He's like, we got to figure out what's going on with that scout ship that just buzzed us. And he's looking around. He goes, he's like, Johan, can you run over our initial scans of the ship and see what you can find out for us down in engineering?
Just what type of scans you want in particular? Just a general scan?
Everything. I need to know everything you can about that ship that just buzzed us. I don't know what the hell it was doing.
Okay, we'll go through all the recordings.
Okay.
All
right, so
once Johan and I are separate from all the hubbub and are walking to our respective areas, I quietly turn to Johan. You have a reading of that tube, yes?
Of the case?
Yeah. Maybe you should do a scan of the ship in some sort of maintenance thing and see if you can find a second one.
Okay, good idea.
Then we got to figure out which one's real or steal both.
Okay. Because if I remember right, Boris, the list of things that were supposed to be aboard this ship, there was an item that was a treaty or something. Is that right?
That's part of the rumors. Yeah.
That's why I'm asking if he remembers.
Treaty something. It's in the middle of a vault in a special thumb lock case. It's got monetary value.
Somebody somewhere is going to pay through the nose for it. Yeah.
So, for the Scout ship, I rolled an 11. And I rolled an 11. And 11 for scanning the ship for a second item similar to the what's now in the cryo berth.
Got it. So yeah, you're running a full scan on the ship. I mean, you're not picking up anything on the ship. You've gone through the cargo bays and everything else and engineering, the crew quarters. You've done like a whole scan. You're not seeing anything in there, but of course you can't scan the vault. So if there is a pair to it, it might be in the vault. You don't know, but you know that there's outside of the vault, everywhere else on the ship, there's no twin to this map case. Iridium's pretty valuable metal. It's pretty easy to set your scanners to look for iridium. And it's like it might pick up a little bit of jewelry in somebody's quarters or something like that, in somebody's foot locker. And you're like, oh, that's just enough to make a necklace. That's not enough for a case. It's not even enough to fill a teaspoon, much less make a case with. But yeah, you're picking up little traces of it here and there throughout ship, which makes sense. Again, it's like doing a scan for gold.
No, fair enough.
Yeah. But that's what that's done. Basically, when you're doing the scan on the ship, on the
scout
ship, you pick up that same tight beam communication, and you can't intercept it again because it was a tight beam. But there was an emission back and forth between the Hopeful Wanderer and that scout ship that lasted like a millisecond.
Okay.
Yeah, like there was a burst of static that hit like boom as it passed over the Wanderer. Do you relay that information to the captain?
And not yet. Was there anything that we can use to identify the scout ship?
The transponders was turned off, which was part of the reason why it wasn't picked up and shot down before it got here. It was just using planetary inertia, I guess. Is the only thing you can guess, just to kind of coast it into the planet, and then just went full burn once it got close enough to do its buzz. Whoever did this was brave as hell. Because it went over AA cannons, the guns on the ship, everything. I mean, it was to make this, nanosecond transmission between ships. It was a hell of a jump.
So did I notice any like a emblem on the ship, like a butterfly or anything?
Yeah, exactly right. Like a golden butterfly. I mean, I've only known of one pilot who can make such a maneuver.
Yeah. Okay. So I tell my second engineering officer that I'm going to I need to get something to eat, and then I'm going up to the bridge to talk to the captain about my findings.
Got it.
Keep everything in order. So I go up and I ask, hey, Boris, can I get a sandwich from you?
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
And as I tell him we're talking, I mentioned to him that this ship was transmitting down to his special friend ship, just to let him know if he has any idea.
No, but that is good to know.
So basically, my plan was just to say I couldn't detect which ship it was being beamed to. It was just a ship somewhere in the starport. Because the thing is, the readings are there, and someone else can find them easily enough too. But they're obscured enough that you have to be a very skillful person with some advanced degrees to be able to figure out what ship it was.
I want that tube. Go ahead and tell them what ship.
You want it? Okay. I didn't know sure what backdoor deals you've been making.
Oh,
so you want me to let him know?
I have faith in her ability to get out of trouble.
Okay. So I'll tell him that that was beamed down to the Hopeful Wanderer. Okay. I head up to the bridge.
Okay. Now you do know that I didn't get to tell you, but your character would know that the markings on the ship does match one of like Horol's. I think you saw them leave Thieves as well. On that scout ship, like the paint scheme matches one of his pirate fleet.
All right. Yeah. But my character Johan, that's my character Tony. Would my character Johan know that?
Yeah, I mean same guy. Yeah, just different name.
No, what I'm saying is, if I would have to then refer to, why do I know these? I can't tell the captain. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's true. That's true. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, Tony knows. Yeah.
Yeah, not to mention that to Boris, but yeah. Okay, I'll head up to the bridge whenever you're ready.
Okay, so yeah, you go back up to the bridge, or you can just communicate it. I mean, you don't have to person to person. It's your choice.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll just communicate.
Okay.
Via. And I tell him that, the ship was flying. I give him some stats on standard type scout ship. I did catch it did a millisecond beam down to one of the ships in the port. I verified it was the Lonely Wanderer. Of course, all the things that's going on, that could be something bad, or it could be a cover for something else. I'll leave that up to your intel officer to figure that out.
Got it. And he goes to he goes to his second guy in the Marines, and because Salvezes is in the med bay, he goes to the number 2 guy. Where's my number 2 guy in the Marines?
Talking Major Salvestis.
Marine Commander. Major Sylvestus is in the med bay with the map case. I think there's Hark and
Laurel. Sergeant Laurel.
Left Officer Jen Laurel. Yeah, yeah. So he sends Captain Hark and Left Officer Jen. He's like, you guys sit up, go in your battle suits. He goes, I want that ship secured. And Lift Officer Jen's like in the lift. She goes, aye, Captain. And so yeah, Captain Hark and Marine Commander Hark and Lift Officer Jen are going down to the barracks level to their area and sitting up in their all-powerful battle dress. They're basically turning into Iron People. But actually, Iron People wishes they were as cool as a Space Marine in Iron Man wishes he was that cool.
As I head back to engineering, I was going to go down and see the senior Marine officer.
Yeah.
And talk to him privately and mention that when I was doing the scans, he popped up into the readings and he has a chip that seems to be malfunctioning, but I think I can fix it. If you ever want me to, just let me know.
He goes, well, we're in the med bay. And he says,
sure.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this done.
Okay.
So you want to do like a cybernetics roll?
Sure.
Reprogram the Marine. Put him on our side.
You are one of us.
So you pull out you get together with the doctor and are getting together the gear you need to pull out the don't do any rolls yet. Okay. Or if you got a good roll, hang on to it. But you're getting out that gear, and we're going to swap back to the Harrier as that's getting ready to go on. So back on the Harrier, you're there with Dumar. Again, just picture like, Julie Newmar, full blown Catwoman cat suit kind of a thing with the big hair, the big 60s hair kind of a deal. And we're not too far off. Again, like super tall, super glamorous, super gorgeous. Yeah, just like you're like the worst spy ever. Everybody would know exactly who you are. But,
we can give you a pair of coveralls. Like, I'm saying, like, you're noticeable.
So
Stick out a little bit, yeah.
I'm not going to cover all this. I know.
You're right.
I don't
even know.
I don't even know what was going on. But
Because it's all that.
because it's all that. There's all that, and then all that back there. But it is all that. So she's like, okay, you want to get your guy? I need to get back to my ship, like double quick.
Oh yeah. I appreciate it. So, damn, I wish we had I wish Alacrity was here for Rick, because like they have all those cool little contraptions. Yeah, so I'll take him out and Prigger out and take him over to our med bay. And
okay. I mean, you got tech level 16 med bay. It's pretty much got its own auto dock. You put him on the bed, and the bed will fix him. Kind of a deal.
Okay, if we're doing that, I'm going to make sure that Prager is our guy, yes? Or was it the other dude?
Yeah, he's the guy that ate the computer. Yeah.
Prager was your computer specialist.
Yeah, was.
Yes. Okay.
Was.
Yeah. Well, let's see what's left of him. I mean,
yeah,
he's not dead yet.
Exactly.
Yet being kind of.
You're going to be queuing Monty Python jokes with remarks like that.
So she's like, so we're good.
We're good.
All right, so
we're good.
She goes back to she goes back, walks back towards her ship. She leaves the laundry hamper like by your bay at like your end of your ramp.
When she walks away, like, I'm just gonna push it. Just give it a shove. Like,
give it a shove.
Just valid.
Good move there.
Nice. So are you pushing it like towards her ship?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're pushing it towards her ship. So she's walking and the thing just kind of coasts like an empty shopping cart past her, and she just looks at you like turns around on her 4-inch heels and then just turns back around and walks back towards her ship, sashaying along the tarmac. Meanwhile, everybody's kind of resolving the issue with the hotel room. Like, the sirens and stuff are down. Like, there's no fire. So they're basically, like the police and everything, the local police are getting involved. The Starport security is getting involved. They're all trying to figure out what's going on, what happened, and blah, 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 Mm-hmm. And so you're looking around and what are you doing from here? You're back on your ship. You got Prager, who's in the bed.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to. Oh, go ahead.
Is he getting back up from this, or are we just?
He's going to be a minute. Yeah.
Well, I'm asking the captain, since the captain seems to know what they're doing with the beep boop bed. So I'm kind of like,
yeah.
Think they're gonna? Do you think this is gonna work? You think there's anything left to pray there?
It could happen. He may not be 100%, but
I mean, you keep trying.
Okay, so we're praying to the gods and rowing for shore. I get it. Okay.
You keep trying to put the eyeball back in his head, and the med bay bot's like, stop doing that. Stop.
I mean,
it snips the eyeball off, and it rolls along on the floor.
Don't make him another Tony.
Just stop it.
I mean, there's cybernetics, and Teledrift, might be able to communicate with him.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know, but I would imagine that's going to be a nightmare, a rolling nightmare. I mean, like.
I'm so
once you
glad
get
I was
past
nowhere
it's
near
like-
that hotel room.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like soup between his ears. I mean, I'm just calling it as I see it. I know that's sad. I know it's terrible.
Yeah,
But
it is.
I mean,
It is.
what is our plan B if there's nothing in there? Like, do we have one?
We need to figure out what that scout ship was doing.
Make
What's
me
going on between?
Ev or Miss Pennyweight, if either one of you have like medic roles, or Hashna, even if you guys have any kind of medic roles, you can do that.
I do not have medic. I do
Anybody?
not have medic.
Any of you three?
Okay, I have a 0, so it's just 2d6.
Add 2 to it for the computer, the tech level 16 computer.
Actually, that's plus 3.
Okay.
Is it plus 3? Yeah.
Yeah. At 15, it turns to plus 3.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
And your education would, if you have a bonus, would help also.
Yeah.
Okay, it's plus 1.
So plus 4 to that roll.
Okay. It might be worth something then.
Yeah.
7, 4, 11.
11. So they tell you that they can restore him. The beds, like they can restore him to like full 80% capacity with a little cybernetic help. A full 80%.
And then everybody wonders why I laughed because you said full and
full 80% capacity. Yeah. I mean, it's 80% full. Half empty, half full. I'm 1.5 full, guys. It's 80% full.
I mean, can't we give him some cool cybernetics to make his computer hacking even easier?
Yeah.
We can fill in the gaps.
Yeah. The med bay is working on it. So he's like, I'm gonna basically the med bay is like, it's gonna be, like 16 hours, and I should get this guy back under control. But yeah, when he gets done, he's basically gonna look like Lobot from Empire Strikes Back, the guy with the thing around the back of his head. Which is cool. He look like a Lobot.
well, he'll be pretty when he's better, but he'll be alive.
Yeah. So, are you talking with Teledrift about the ship? What are you doing? I remember you saying something you wanted to find out about that scout ship. Yeah.
I want to see what Teledrift has picked up on the scout ship.
Got it. Okay. So he's like, he basically tells you the same thing that like we know from Johan. So we don't know what was transmitted, but we know something was transmitted because that whole thing about tight beam is like we know something was done, but we weren't in the beam, so we don't know what was in it. But again, it was just a millisecond. But I mean, anything terabytes of information could be transmitted in a millisecond travel universe. So he could have given them, TAC plans or dimensions of Playmate of the month. We don't know.
Right. I mean, I don't have anything left here, Ev. I think we need to get back and I'm ready to go back and regroup with Alacrity and Tony.
Okay.
Unless you have something else.
Hashna, Pennyweight, Ev, you guys on board with that? What's your ideas?
I'll follow the captain. That is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going back towards the Martin II. Are you going straight from your ship to the Martin II, or are we going around? What are we doing?
I would like to meander. I would like to not necessarily beeline there, but that's just my preference.
Yeah.
I'm just going to add in that, I'm not really good at lying, and I need to figure out like a good thought about what we were doing. I mean, I was vomiting. I mean, that's the best I can think. I don't know what happened while we were,
Oh yeah, you got to change your
like,
uniforms and stuff too, because there's pieces of electronics stuck in it.
Yeah.
Probably want to change your uniform.
So to meander, like when we get off the ship, we'll head to where the closest restaurant is, because that's what Ev would do.
It is. I mean, I have completely exited everything from stomach down, quote unquote. So yeah, I need to refuel. I need to replenish. I need to get my strength back. Thank you.
So we're gonna stop, because Applebee's is pretty busy right now with all the emergency personnel in the starport. So but there's like a Sbarro, like the pizza places that you see in the airport. The Sbarro, Sbarro. That's how it's pronounced, right?
We're just hitting all the classics, I swear.
Yeah. Isn't that what it's called, Sbarro?
Is that it?
Yeah. No.
Our next ship we're going to do is we're naming it Pan Am, because what the heck, you got to fly Pan Am.
Yeah. This place isn't fancy enough for a PF Chang. It's only a tech level 6 planet. But Sbarro, it kind of fits right in. It could be in a Sky Mall, it could be in a theater. So yeah.
Great. Okay, so we are helping ourselves to some foldable greasy pizza.
Yeah.
And cheesecake that looks like it's fresh from the freezer. Perfect.
And a big giant Slurpee drink. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to it's a shame that Prigger caught that stomach virus that you had, Ev. Like,
he's
putting
bad.
him out of commission. It's bad.
It's sad, but when I say move, or I'm going to projectile vomit on you, it was that simple. I just feel like I gave him exactly enough warning.
And
then he said, "What?" And it's like, I'm not going to stop vomiting to create a holodeck presentation for you.
I can't help it.
Did. And then he got it. And I don't feel sorry at all. That fits with my empathy low general feeling. Yeah, this is good. I like this.
When you go to Wing Street Wednesdays at Applebee's, you're putting your life in your own hands. That's all I'm saying. But better than Taco Tuesdays, but and the $2 margaritas. But
that's fighting words with someone we know.
I know, right?
Oh.
But let's see. So you guys are kind of making your circuitous route back to the thing, and like you guys are just walking out of the Sbarro. Like you stopped there, and this took you like 5 minutes. So you guys are doing your grabbing your pizza and stuff like that, and you're walking back towards the ship with your big Slurpee drink and your pizza, and and wondering if Ilan and O'Leary got back on their zip line drop off left yet, but I
hope not, but
no, they were killed when the scout ship cut the zip line.
It's that arrow profile that scout ship has. He ducked right under it, the snip. Yep. We need two new gunners. Anybody want to fill some gunner rolls? But yeah, you're walking back, and all of a sudden you're looking and you're seeing Cleo at the end of the ramp for the Martin II. She's doing her job, checking everything in and on board the ship. And she's like, "Oh, you guys are back already? That didn't take long at all." And stuff like but yeah,
do I need to sign back in?
Yeah, guys, he's getting you guys signed back in, and you guys are in the middle of doing that, and like you're hearing like clank, 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 clank down the ramp, like two guys in battle dress armor, full battle dress gear. Well, are just thundering down the ramp, and and Cleo's like, move. And she just pushes you guys out of the way.
I don't resist.
To make.
All I say is don't not the tummy. Please, just not the tummy.
Not tummy. Don't press the tummy. But yeah, she grabs pushes you guys by the shoulder. She's like, move, make a hole. And these guys are not stopping. Like, they are barreling right through, like down the ramp, and they're thundering across the tarmac. You almost like feeling like the ship shake as they're across the thing. Battlesuit is truly a fully armored Space Marine in a battle suit is really something fearsome to behold. Something like, you take something like Warhammer 40K Space Marine, and you're really not too far off base. These guys are full squad to themselves. Yeah.
If you look around the starport with all the ships and everything else, you don't have anywhere to hide.
It's not safe enough. It's not. It's not safe enough. You guys jumped in your ship right now and tried to take off at full burn. You'd think one of those Space Marines could hang on to the landing gear and go, "Where are you going?" just root himself on the tarmac, going, "No." That's how awesome these things are. So, and they're beelining right for the Wanderer, and you guys are looking. You're like, "Uh-oh." It's
no.
They're
I'm going to take a straw and be like,
I'm going to take a sip of my Slurpee. I'm going to watch them go, and with the dumbest voice I can possibly muster, go, "Wow, they're in a rush. What's up?"
I hate to be on the receiving end of that.
You're kidding, right? You already went through one fight with me. Come on. Let's leave the other poop storm to somebody else, considering the actual poop storm. Yeah.
I kind of look like this going, I know they're kind of cute the way they bounce up and down as they march.
Oh yeah, and one of them is the one in the back. As it was coming down the ramp, kind of waves and says, "Oh, hey!" And it's it's Lift Officer Jen, but in battle dress.
That's Jen.
She's like, "Oh, hiya!" And then goes, and she does. She waves. She doesn't look back, but she waves like this. And she's always be nice. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost anything to be nice.
Imperial assaults come with a smiley face.
So,
tell me all about it when I've stopped pooping myself. No, really, I want to hear
more. So you see them Lift Officer Jen stops at the ramp of the Hopeful Wanderer as whoever else was in the space, the other armor, thunders up the ramp of the Hopeful Wanderer, doesn't even knock, just takes something out from his battle dress armor, does a big circle in the hatch of the ship, and thuds a hole right through the ship, the side of the ship in the hatch, and just walks right in. Like,
oh well,
and thud, and it's in, and she's standing at the ramp. So the ramp's fairly wide, just enough to get cargo in and out. She's standing there watching the hole, making sure nobody else gets out of the hole, and it's like one of those really bad kind of scenes where you hear all kinds of craziness happening inside, but you can't see it. There's blaster fire and screams and flashes coming from that hole.
Oh my!
Wow. Okay.
Then a hand's trying to pop out of the hole and gets clawed back in. Back in the hole.
I thought she was smart enough not to resist.
Well, does anybody else have recon that's down there on the floor, on the tarmac? Hashna, Pennyweight, Ev?
I do.
Pennyweight might.
Pennyweight probably does.
Yeah, she has 0.
So yeah, roll your roll your intellect and add your add bonus and your skill. 2d6.
I am bamboozled with the size of that hole with my 4. So
you're
like,
too busy.
That's a big
too
ass
focused.
hole.
11 is my magic number.
11.
I did get a 12.
You got 12. So
I rolled yet another 11.
Got it. So this is like on the front, like starboard side of the ship is like, they're at the ramp, doing this kind of an action, and all that stuff is going on. Lift Officer Jen is at the base of the ramp, waiting for any, just in case someone's lucky enough to come out, and they're not. But on the aft end of the ship, like a little hatch, like an air hatch, pops out at the end of the ship, the aft end of the ship, and a little like laundry cart lands down and rolls back towards the Harrier.
Okay.
It does a little bump at the end of the Harrier's ramp.
And tips over, and you can't see what gets out, right?
Just stops right there at the end of the Harrier.
Very slowly while staring at it, take a bite out of my folded up pizza and a sip of my slushy.
Yeah, like Hosh is there in the ramp, and then Pennyweight and Ev's like, what? Do you guys like nudge Hosh not to let her know what you guys are seeing, or?
I mean, that's a really big hole.
absolutely.
Yeah. So Ev kind of nudges you, Hosh.
Hey.
That bitch.
Get out.
Hey,
Hold up my pizza fold and like, yeah.
Shit.
Now nothing's coming out of it. It just bumps like right there and there at the end of the ramp.
I don't know. Teldrift. Let him know about it.
Teldrift comes back.
Yeah.
And he goes. I'm not sensing anyone in the hamper.
My guess is it's not a someone, but a something, and we probably wanted away from our ship.
And he says, "I'll go check it out." I'll go check it out. And
No.
like,
Can't you just use your mind powers and just be like,
no, mine doesn't work like that. He does telepathy, not telekinesis. But
So
yeah,
you can't just goose it from a distance. Okay.
Yeah, you can't just goose it. Yeah. So he sends Pete the Stench. Pete the Stench comes out in his vac suit, and he's going down the end of the ramp, and he's going through the towels and stuff, and you're like watching him from like about a quarter mile away.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There is a legend here. The stinky guy.
The stinky guy
from that ship
Pete the
needed
Stench.
a vac suit to go through his underwear when it came back from laundry.
They call him Pete the Stench, Miss Pennyweight, and it's for a reason. Everybody makes sure that he stays in the vac suit. He is not allowed outside of his vac suit with the helmet on. It's like a green cloud in the helmet.
Well, no, we let him out if we need an offensive weapon against pirates trying to take over our ship.
Exactly. They're like, God damn, what the hell? So he's rumbling through the towels and stuff like that, and he comes up with a traveler version of a data pad. And he's on the comms, and he's talking to somebody, and Teldrift's like, Pete says he's got a pad, but there's no battery in it.
That doesn't make any sense. Get rid of that shit. Like, is there anything else in it?
I think Teldrift should do an intelligence roll.
You're not there, Johan. Shut your mouth.
Teldrift's like, well, I mean, we don't know what's on it. I mean, there's no battery on it. We got batteries here. We can find out what's on it.
Do you think that's a good idea, Teledrift?
Well, I mean, we don't have to be here. We can be somewhere else.
Okay.
He goes, you know what? Me and Pete hasn't got to check the zipline tours yet. I want to check the zipline tours.
Great idea.
Under construction currently.
Well, I want to see the purple. I want to see the purple trees of this planet. I hear they're beautiful. So he wants to go see the purple trees, the purple deciduous forest. But yeah. So yeah, he and Pete the Stench go through the Arenisphere starport and head out to the zipline tour of Arenisphere to check out the purple trees. So back on the med lab, Rick, you are looking at Salvezdes, and you're looking at
13 on my cybernetic repair roll.
The port. Okay, so you're doing a cybernetic repair roll, and yeah, it's like a chip slot is jammed in there, and it's not the contact isn't right, and that's what's causing the seizures. Mm-hmm. So you basically you're having to almost like pull a tooth, but you're pulling the chip slot. You're in there with a pair of pinchers, and you're like, this is gonna suck. But yeah, you go to pull that out, and as soon as you pop that out, he gets up from the thing, and he's like shaking his head like this. He's like, not really sure what's going on, like very disoriented. And the doctor who's in there with you, she's looking over the Salvezdes. She's like, are you okay? Are you all right? And basically Salvezdes, make me I guess a recon roll.
Okay. 10.
10? Yeah. All right. So you see Salvezdes like he's holding himself on the bed, kind of shaking his head, kind of a deal, and the doctor's like and the doctor's like looking at him, and he's like, are you okay? And he grabs like a scalpel off of the med cart thing that you guys were using and jams it into the doctor's neck, like pop, jams it like up to the hilt into the doctor's neck, and the doctor's like eyes rolling in the back of his head, and he goes to reach for you. So it's going to be initiatives.
Ooh.
Am I there, okay. Matthew?
Are you there? I don't think you're there.
No.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Who else is there? I thought you. Okay. I thought there's supposed to be 2 Marines on the cryo bay.
There are.
Okay. So there is another Marine there, right?
There is another Marine there. He'll be rolling with you.
Okay. Okay. I was using my melee hand to... Right?
Well, you need to do an initiative first to see who's active.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2d6 plus dex.
Oh, okay.
Or intelligence.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
All right. So Salvezdes goes first, then the Marine, then you, the other Marine, then you. So he reaches for you, but then he sees like the other Marine is reaching for his sidearm, so he's going for his sidearm at the same time. So they're spending their turns like getting their weapons ready. What are you doing?
How much cybernetics does he have?
He's got a chip slot. That's all you noticed. You saw.
Okay. I mean, how far away is he from me?
He's right in front of you. I mean, but he's facing you now.
Okay. the tools I have, I mean, I can disable his cybernetics, but I'm not sure what that would do if it would do anything. But I'm going to try to disable the entire cybernetic array on him.
That's easy. Take the screwdriver in your hand and jam it in his throat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the thing is like that's melee though. It's not going to be cybernetics.
Sure, I got melee.
I'm still trying to attack him.
Right.
Take -2 off your roll.
Why?
Because he's fast.
Oh, okay. So would this be Dex or Strength?
This would be, well, you're trying to use a strength kind of weapon. I'm going to go with Strength.
Okay.
Yeah, most melee is Strength.
Okay, so... Oh, okay. Fortune, I rolled really good, so it's a 10.
10? All right, so you hit him with the screwdriver deal there in the chip slot. Make me your cybernetics roll now to see if you can do the cross kind of deal.
Basically just jab and turn, but yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I know.
Yeah. It's going to be, it's not going to be that hard. The hard thing was trying to hit him,
13.
Yeah. I mean, you only needed like a 6. It was going to be routine for you to do it. But yeah, the hard thing was the actual hit. So yeah, you jammed the screwdriver in, and turned it sideways to make contact on both sides. And yeah, he's like doing this. Roll me 2d6 damage, and it's going to go straight to him. It's going to be like stunning damage.
Okay. 6.
That might take his endurance down a bit. Remember, you're fighting a Marine.
Right now. I'm just trying to slow him down so the other Marine can incapacitate him.
Exactly. Let's see. There he is, Salvez.
Yeah. I'm not Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's basically Bones or Scotty taking on a security guy.
It would be Scotty, and he would be out already just from a punch.
Yeah, Scotty would take him down. Scotty would take him down. He would fly over the table and take him down. So he's a 10. You rolled 6. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
6 damage. That's still a good shot. All right. So he's jammed. So we keep the initiatives, right? Yeah, we keep the initiatives.
Well, if he's being,
he's being.
Yeah, his initiative should drop, shouldn't it?
No, I mean he's just taking damage. I mean.
No, okay. I thought you said he was shaking and falling flopping around.
It's like stun damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you basically like tased him in his skull.
Yeah, I just misinterpreted what you said.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah. So he is going to shoot. What's his name? The other Reese.
Oh, Reese. Yeah.
Reese. He is going to shoot Reese with his sidearm. Let me roll for that. That will be a hit here in close quarters. Nobody's wearing armor. Reese is down. Reese gets hit like right in the neck and goes down. So he is turning towards you with the weapon. I guess you still got your hand on his screwdriver or whatever. Are you still trying to jam that thing in him or whatever? Trying to hit it again? Okay. Go for it. I mean, it's your turn.
To hit again or just to push?
Do whatever you need to do. Whatever you want. It's your action.
Okay. Well, am I having to hit again?
No. You've already got jammed in there. I guess it'll be like this outside. You didn't tell me you let go. So
right,
you didn't?
No.
Or did or didn't?
I had it, but what I'm saying is, basically what I could do is jam it in there more to do more stun damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do that, but if you do a melee, there's a chance you can do more damage, but then there's a chance you could slip out. If you want to just do the cybernetic rolls for stun, then you can do that.
So 11. And using my cybernetic eye for the telescopic to make so I see better, 17.
17, is this to jam it in better?
Yeah. I have a 2 in cybernetics, a 2 in education, and I rolled 11.
Got it. So that's going to be a 7 effect. Wait a minute. No. You rolled a 17?
Yeah.
So that's a 9 effect. Okay. Do your well, you've done that. So do your 2d6
damage
roll, add 9 to it. Yeah, 2d6, add 9 to
18.
it. 18. Yeah, he goes down. Like his eyes cross, and like the sparks fly in the back of his neck, and he goes down.
Okay. I pick up the other Marine and put him on the hospital bed and tell it to operate.
Yeah.
Then
he's not
the doctor.
He's not dead. He's not dead. The doctor is gone. Doctor's bled out. He is gone.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's only been a couple rounds. Yeah, you might be able to save him as well. Yeah, you might be able to.
I assume there's more than one bed in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I put it there, and by that time, I'm yelling for the ship comm. We need a medical alert, security alert in med bay.
Slap the comm. Security, medical bay, and so all that's happening. So yeah.
We need coffee also.
Steward might be the backup medic. I mean, I don't know. Boris,
I can deceive my way through it.
So you're running down to the area. I mean, you guys are it now as far as medics. I mean, there might be a medic in the there's one of the medics is in the Marine squad.
No, I have a 0 in medicine also.
Okay, all right, that'll work. So the hospital beds got them stabilized basically, and it basically just it turned into like a cryotube, and it's calling for a real doctor to do its thing. It's basically just frozen both till a real doctor can come in and do its thing. Salvezdez, his brain is fried, thanks to the sensor jack, the chip jack, being overridden with a screwdriver. I mean, saved your life, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You did an excellent job.
And
took down a Marine. Yeah, you took down a Marine, man. That's no joke. I mean,
with a screwdriver, there's going to be a legend there.
There's going to be tales told. I mean, first you got the engineering crew ready to go quick, sharp, and then you took down a Marine in the med bay, a Marine that went haywire in the med bay. That's there's going to be some songs sung of you maybe on this.
Yeah, I will ask the captain if I can do a post-mortem on the cybernetics, because what happened shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, everything about that was wrong. Just way the hell wrong. So you get down. Are you helping them out, Boris? What are you doing?
Well, I went there. I had 3 bodies. There's the fried victim.
Yeah.
Of bad cybernetics. So never trust your doctor. Eat an apple a day. Then there was also the Marine that got shot. Made sure he was on a bed. Made sure the doctor was on the bed. Yeah. I have computer skills, which means that I could look at the bed and follow the pictogram on it and get it to stable.
Yeah. Yeah, roll me your computer skills along with that, because the doctors.
Do you want me to roll my medic also?
I would. Go ahead and roll your medic as well.
I got a 9, man. So 9. Whoever I touched is stable.
Okay.
Got a 10. Together we keep them stable.
Yeah, you're hopping forth between each other on the beds. Like this one's here, this one's okay. You've got them all stabilized. Yeah.
Isn't that light supposed to be blue?
Yeah, exactly. I think blue is safe, right? The red's not safe. Why is it flashing red? We need to go blue.
Wait. Varger! Why are you doing Varger?
It doesn't need a rabies shot. No. But somewhere out in the solar system, Kirsch is like, hey. Kirsten Varger's on. Hey.
Just an aside, Matthew, is Teledrift smart enough to check with Kirsch? Maybe Kirsch saw that scout ship come in or exit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the problem is communicating with them.
I'm just saying. You know, if it's possible, there is an option.
Yeah. Oh, you mean mentally? Oh man, that'd be hard. That'd be super duper hard.
Well, I mean, anyway. I mean, there's technological ways to get around it. There's, you know.
I'm gonna go with working on that.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna go with working on that. Good question. So the captain's like, so what happened here? What was going on?
Basically, I did a.
Hold on. He goes, what's going on? And I say, I don't know, sir. When I came in, it just was our engineer, Johan, and 3 bodies.
He looks at Johan. He goes, Johan, what happened?
I was doing the repair, which would have been very simple, and basically, your Marine leader here went berserk, stabbed the doctor, was going to attack me and the other Marine, shot his fellow Marine, and fortunately, I was able to disable his cybernetics, and what should have just been a stun actually seemed to have taken him out totally. I think we need to do some intensive post-mortems on his body and on the cybernetics to determine what happened, because somebody had I think someone must have manipulated his cybernetics, and who knows what they were doing. He could have been a killer assassin waiting to strike at the wrong moment and not even aware that he was.
And the captain's like, my God, Johan, you know what you've done?
Which is?
You've saved the ship again. You're getting a commendation for this, Johan. Well, and it's just like that. Boris is back there like, what?
Actually, I should make a deception roll on that. Okay, I got an 8. I pulled an 8 out of my butt on that one. But the reason I'm doing deception is because I'm building him up so everybody watches him so I can get the shit done when it comes to crunch time.
Everybody look over there. Over there. I need you to look at over there.
So, Captain, if I did want to join the Imperial Navy, what rank do I come in at now?
I'd say, you know, definitely can get you in. I don't know, Captain, Lieutenant Senior Grade. Yeah, I'd say Lieutenant Senior Grade, easy.
Lieutenant Senior Grade. Okay, I think I'll pass it right now.
Yeah, they don't pay enough. Exactly. But
I was thinking about Commander probably more, but yeah.
Commander. That could be discussed, my good man. And he puts his arm around you as he walks you out of the med bay, and he's like, I got good feelings for you on this ship. I really do. And Boris is back there.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Exactly. He looks back at Captain looks back at Boris. He goes, we're having a special dinner in the honor of Commander Johan. He looks at Commander Johan.
Nice.
Special dinner. Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
I got it, sir. We're gonna have frick IC, but we're getting out the good cheese.
Getting out the good, not the Velveeta. We're getting Havarti. Not the Velveeta. Nice. So we're going to end with that, with them being walked down the hallway to some raucous applause from the crew. Oh, 3 cheers for Commander Johan! Hip hip, hooray! We're going to stop it there.
Okay.
We're going to uncover what happened. What was on the pad when we get back.
Yeah,
but
okay.
And what happened aboard the other ship? And is James' significant other still alive?
We don't know. Exactly.
Many moments to come.
Exactly. So many.
All
so
right.
much
First
stuff to
off,
cover.
she's significant. She's not my other.
Oh, okay.
I didn't lay a finger on her, James. Not a finger.
Just look at her. I mean, she's pretty damn significant. But,
okay.
You know.
Hey,
Captain Hashna, you are not in my crosshairs. You are completely blameless in this act.
and also, Cleo receives 5 packages for Ev. One is a Fruit of the Month Club. One is a Chocolate of the Month Club. One is a Pastry of the Month Club. One is a Cookie of the Month Club, and one is a Cake of the Month Club.
Damn, we got a lot of a month clubs here for Ev.
Yeah, all for Ev.
And apparently a 1-ton crate of rolled lanthanum pretzel sticks.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is amazing.
It's like Scrooge. It's like Scrooge in a money bin. She just dives into the hole.
Oh, yeah.
You're regained them monthly.
into pretzels.
And remember, a month on this planet is only 3 weeks.
Exactly. Just keeps coming in, and they find you wherever you are in the galaxy. They find you.
And I do want to say this.
I might actually share my snacks for once. I mean,
well, actually, it's easy for them to find her when the person who's buying them is on board the ship with her, so he kind of knows where she's at.
Yeah, exactly.
And for the first time in Traveler, we're going to have to make sanity rolls since she dives to the bottom of the crate, and we just see the snacks swirl and go down.
Oh my God! It's straight out of Scooby-Doo.
What are you doing?
Pretzel
Giving Ev
whirlpool. I love it. Yeah.
a Drinax snack.
You'll never be hungry again.
One can hope. One can hope.
Lift Officer Jen kind of cruised by your cabin to see if you wanted to go play some bridge or something. Get a couple others to play some bridge. Opens the door and there's like pretzels flying out. She's like, oh. Dip. She closes the door. I don't want to see that.
That's not right.
No, it's fine. Come on in. It would be easier if you took off your uniform so crumbs don't get in. No, it's fine. Where are you going? Come back.
It's not weird at all.
Natural. Come on.
She's like, Jen's walking down the planet. I don't think it's legal on this planet. I gotta
check. Are you sure? Why do you know that?
There's a lot of in jokes going on right now, Melinda.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I'm in the purser's closet using the kiosk, and I'm going, why are all the Roombas in self-preservation mode and on that side of the ship as opposed to over by the crew cabin? What's going on?
Oh my God, it's like they're cowering.
Too many crumbs. Too many crumbs. Can't get all the crumbs.
All right, we're going to
more in
close
3 weeks.
I'm going to have a little bit of editing here to do at the end of this, but we're going to close it here. But thank you guys for playing, and thank you guys for watching. We are having a blast. No pun intended, playing Traveler, the game, with leading off of the explosion. Had a really fun time doing this one with you. This was about 90% off the cuff, so this was really cool. Thanks again so much to my fantastic players and the people who are watching us. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for letting me join in.
Thank you.
Oh yes, thank you for Melinda for guest